Hi, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a free reading and ask a question free reading. And while I wait for questions, I'll do just a general spread. I am also running a contest drawing for at the end of the month. I will be picking a couple subscribers that are interested in a free 20-minute reading by me. To enter that drawing, you just have to subscribe and put the icon of a little black bird or the icon of a waving hand, and you can enter into that drawing. Okay, so I will go ahead and get started and just read what comes to me right now until we get any questions. And thank you for viewing as well. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have, please? During this time frame, Spirit, please. Oh, messages of only the highest good, please. What do you have? Okay, Ladies of the Shadows. So somebody might be being casted out of the shadow. They're doing some shadow work. Some lights being shown. I just seen the Soul Shrinker. Ugh, I don't like that card. What is this with the Ladies of the Shadow? A new beginning. Here with the Maiden and the Mother. There might be some people having to do some shadow work surrounding a mother energy here. The nurturing side of self, just a feminine energy. I'm going to use my other deck, my other fairy deck, to just see what comes out. What is this, please, Spirit? Yeah, there might be a masculine trying to heal, and then you've got communication. So this could be a masculine at this time trying to heal and transform something, trying to be raw. And then I'd seen that's the Soul Shrinker at the bottom of this deck. There might have been some cruelty done. Okay. And so there's some healing. There's some healing communication is to lift something out. Wow. And then I split the deck and it's the Empress with the King of Swords. What is this, Spirit? Please go a little deeper with this. This could be with the mother of someone's child as well, a Queen of Swords. Tell me about this, please, Spirit. The Three of Wands. Looking at this, it's like looking at the situation. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Cups. Wow, and even here with this, the Bright Mother in the fairy deck is typically the Empress in the tarot. And she's looking at something here. And even here, this Queen of Swords is like looking at this information and what's being stated here with an Emperor that's coming out with himself. And that's what himself would be in the tarot. Or with the fairies, it's like an Emperor energy. So they're looking at a situation. And this is to heal a situation. Can we once again ask about love life? I got a reading last night, and this reader said no to both guys I was thinking about. But I want to ask you again what you channel. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Ask, Lauren's question. Okay, Spirit. Can you tell me about Lauren's question? What does she need to know for her love life? For the love life, what is coming in? I haven't met my guy yet. Or they haven't met me. Okay. All right, let's see. For Lauren, please, Spirit. Okay. So for one, because I've seen this when I was shuffling the Ten of Swords, and I wanted to say something about getting out of your head, because I was getting that. It's in my head. It's a song. 10 of Wands, 10, 10. Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Yes. There's some form of clarity here with the King of Pentacles. Like being, I want to say being direct about what it is that you want. What is this with the Ace of Swords? Because you've got 10, 10. 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Like the heavy burdens, the backstabs, all of that. The truth is that's done with. But there's like some healing because I'm seeing this with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is like the woundedness. Okay, so self-discovery and the perfect timing. The Fox, the Trap. And then squirrely, miscommunication. It feels like all of that's ended. Yet, I want to say yet, yeah, for a new beginning. Here, so then what is this with the, like these old relationships ended. Yes, healing. Wounded healer. I'm Sagittarius. We are. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of miscommunication. Hoarding, secretive, all of that. But you have, okay, so there's a choice here. There's free will, but getting what it is that you desire out of somebody in a commitment here. With this King of Pentacles, because I was asking about the King of Pentacles. But it's like there's a new beginning in the Judgment. And weighing your options. You might have a choice. Wow. But you know what the barriers are. Something might be trying to hold you back. So it almost feels like if you're looking back to, well, I'm not seeing any, well, I heard Back to the Future. That doesn't make sense. Back to the Future. Okay, so you have the dolphins, the magnet, and the albatross. Right. You might be meeting a particular couple people here that kind of bring in like some sort of like baggage or something. It feels like almost, okay, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to say that. It's kind of like holding on to something that has been done with. So I don't know if there's like some, like, because this almost feels like sabotaging a little. They're paying clients. Okay. Because it's almost like be aware of what it is that you're attracting here. Because it almost feels like in order for things to change, because you're like at a crossroads. Oh, okay. Are you often thinking about this person? Because you might be actually attracting this person to come back around. Because there's like shame or regret in something here. Okay, yeah. Because see, that's what this talks about here with the road. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's talking about like crossroads here. And it's something about like effective communication. Somebody wants to communicate. And I don't know if it's to clear up something or fix something here, but it's lingering around. What is this? They're determined to, oops. It's a mirroring energy. They're trying to bring in balance. And then you've got the tracks with, okay. It's almost like your beginning is coming. But it's like something with staying focused and staying on track and keeping yourself, this feels more like within you, is to make sure that you have your masculine and your feminine energy balanced here, because that's part of the healing process, and just being persistent. But obstacles are being removed here for you. I mean, with the elephant here too. I mean, it might be something within like a dream. Something's guiding you with the lighthouse to see. I hate, and I split the deck and it's the swans, but it's kind of like, okay, yeah, there's something within that, and it's like focusing on that, like writing it down, writing your dreams down might actually help you to figure this out. But now I don't want to say, because it is the swans that I'm seeing, but it's kind of like staying determined on what it is that you're trying to do here, and to remain balanced, because with swans, I mean, people can get really excited about the swans, but swans can be anybody. And so I don't want to say like, oh, well, you've got this perfect person coming in, because nobody's perfect. But I don't know if this swan that you might be coming into contact with is one that is supposed to, because there is a lot of talk of balance here, and making sure that you stay balanced here, right? With the 7 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. Make sure too that the 7 of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles, somebody might not be honest about what it is that they have. If this is doing with like, I was going to say medical. I don't know why. Probably because I just heard a siren. But it's almost like they're keeping something a secret. I don't know if this is like money, or if this is feeling like they're not enough, but they're keeping something close to their body. In both these images, it's keeping something quiet. I don't know what that is. It may be you, spirits, wanting you to kind of keep something to yourself, to your swords, but you want to heal too from it. Yeah, somebody just might not be, or it could have been, is this somebody coming in or from the past, Spirit? It's the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is, this is as far as what it is that you're working on and collaborating with. It's kind of like, I can do it by myself. 10 of Swords. This is overthinking. You're overthinking a lot of collaborations. And Page of Swords. You're learning to, High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Because it almost feels like, trusting within your intuition here, and not feeling like you don't have to trust it. Yeah, see, and then you've got the Hierophant. There was stuff that went on and happened in past collaborations that were to teach you to trust and promise and study yourself and make a promise to yourself. And it's like, it really feels like backstabbing. Like you went through a lot, and it's kind of like this was a lesson for you to learn. It feels like you've learned it. The Tower. You've learned it. And it also feels too like, if you look at this one and how hard she's clinging to this when it needs to fall, it's kind of like letting it fall away, that when it needs to, because the foundation was crumbled in the first place. It's like you're learning now. Okay, I don't want to say that, because I don't want to say like, it's not, it's a learning process. So it feels almost like learning not to be gullible anymore, because people will do this, but it's almost as to how you're working and collaborating with people on how it is and what it is that you are attracting. So it feels like the things and you understanding that the things that you learned in the past were a necessity, I want to say. But it does feel like, because the question was, is did you meet that person already? That's what the question was. But it feels like it's going down another rabbit hole for you. As to when you're going to, is what I just heard. Okay, so has she met her person yet, Spirit? It's Jupiter, it's growth. Hi, sunny days. Oh, the new moon, which is springing, new beginnings, establishing your emotions. Because, okay, when I was asking that question, right, and then the house, which talks about like stability and belongings and boundaries. When I was asking that question, I literally heard in my head, have you met yourself? And it feels like, then there's that Emperor. I don't think that you did just yet, but pay attention to the next few days, like week. The seven might be relevant here. And being open-minded. So to answer the question, I got no. Yes, you can, sunny days. Just don't overthink the process here. But there's definitely some movement going on. It's like recognizing the subconscious here, that things are actually moving. What is that? It's a process. And you've got the Chariot again. And the Lovers. You might end up having to make a choice between two people when this comes in. So make sure, right. So that might be why you're having the dreams that you're having, because you're trying to get, or there's a need for mental clarity here. Because it's kind of like somebody, it might be somebody from the past coming in right at the same time that you meet somebody else. And my palm is really itchy right now. It almost feels like meeting at I heard a pivotal moment. So I don't think that you met that actual person, but it feels like they're going to come in at the same type of time. 5 of Wands. This is going to be a hard choice for you. It really is, because you've got the 5 of Wands with the Lovers and the Judgment. And especially if neither one of these, because how I'm looking at this here, I don't know if you can see it, she's choosing herself first. So I'm not sure how that'll relate, but to answer your question, the original question, I don't think that you have met that person yet. And until you do so, it feels like you're going to just be choosing yourself for this time being. But it's really kind of like, there's no need to rush anything, is really what that feels like. Wow. 7 of Wands. Make sure you're not blocking this. It feels like open up just a little bit more within connections that you do have, with manifesting too, I'm seeing. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, because it's, wow, with the Seven of Swords too. You still might have some healing to do. From like a confusions or something that a King of Cups did. Or there's a King of Cups that's trying to heal, that's around you and isn't saying anything because they've got like anxiety and all this type of stuff going on around them and they're confused. But this is a person who's like, I don't know. Okay, I heard beefy. They might have a lot of tattoos. I'm seeing this too, but it's really hard for this person to open up. Okay, if that makes sense. So I hope that answered your question. I know it kind of went everywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, this person's wounded though, because that's the third time the Nine of Wands has came out. Is that what that is? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Whoever this person is, it was, yeah, he does need healing. Okay, so I'm not going to say that like that, where it's like, it almost feels like needing a friend. It was meant for you to meet this person. Wow, with the, yeah, see, it's all the same again. And listening to the intuition. Listen to your intuition. Okay. And Ace of Wands. Yeah, just continue to listen to your intuition about this person. Because I keep hearing something in my mind too, or my mind. I keep hearing I shoulda, coulda, woulda. And then Temperance. But I'm not saying like to, it's not your job to heal another person. You've got to heal yourself. I don't know. It almost feels like this person just needs a friend right now at this moment. King of Pentacles, because they're trying to get their life stability. They're trying to get over struggles. This could be financial struggles or just they're trying to, wow. That's the King and Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Yeah. You might get some fast communication from this person. Yeah. Because you have a Knight of Wands here with the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. You guys might actually talk about finances and stability and stuff like that. That might be how it starts. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Just take your time with this. That's really what that feels like. And then the Star, your wish. If this is if this is a person that you are wishing for or wanting to see, this is a masculine that does need healing because it's a masculine that is naked in the card, which talks about vulnerability. And this person does not like to show that side, but it almost feels like you being able to kind of crack that open in this person. But it is about the Pentacles right now. Okay. Yeah, it just seems like if you're just patient, you'll see something bloom here. But it does feel like it's going to really start out talking about like, it does feel like messages and talks of like hopes, wishes, dreams, stuff for the future, stuff like that. And what it feels like money right away. Okay. Okay, well, I hope that answered your question. Okay, so, and then I'll move on to sunny days. Okay, sunny days was a group of people trying to cause me drama at work, as long as I was treated bad by a man over lies. See a lot of treating me nicer people I never expected. I think they realized that. A certain group lied to you. Okay, oh, they lied about you. Okay, let's see. For sunny days, please, Spirit. What can you tell me? Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm being pulled to use a different deck. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 second. I have a few over here. The world. Okay, Spirit. For sunny days. Okay, can you tell me about a question for a certain group of people lying about him, please? What can you tell me, please, Spirit? What can you tell me? Okay. What can you tell me, please, Spirit, about this certain group? It's a decision. Something was done blindly and overindulging here with the 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Oh, wait, that's 999. That's not. Yeah, because that's 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Somebody was trying to block something that you were doing. Your 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Because you were competing. There was competition going on with the 5 of Wands here. And then you've got a King of Swords and the Tower. So it was a King of Swords, I want to say. No competition. Well, there was a lot of drama around it with the 5 of Wands here. That's many people with the Ace of Swords that were talking. Well, you may not have been competing, but there was competing energy around you. There was a lot of, it does feel like gossip because of the 5 of Wands. And what's interesting is at the bottom of this deck is the bear that talks about boss, CEO. I don't know if you can read those words. Tell me about this, please, Spirit. There's a lot of talk. It's a sudden increase, though. So if this was a feminine doing this, they're regretting it now. Or they feel guilt. But it was because of something here. Like you were getting something. Okay, I don't want to say you were getting something. It's 999. It was like almost trying to put up a wall because you were being successful. Okay. Yeah, because now you're behind this gate, being able to work, and you're still able to work on your pentacles here. Wow, that just flipped over my hand. Yeah, there's a detachment. And if this person didn't want that, yeah, it feels like, yes, it is the person you thought it was. Yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, that's a yes. Yeah, but there's like, it was necessary to happen. This tower was necessary. It feels to get people out around your surrounding because people were like trying to, it was trying to block what you needed. And it feels like it was transformed because somebody stepped in. And now with this person, it's like they're reflecting on it. Yeah, their resources. They have to go back to the beginning. This person acted spontaneously to block you, and then the Tower. So I don't know why. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, because it was to challenge the status quo. Yeah, and then you've got the Tower again. It feels like it was trying to stop your money. I don't know if there was something, I mean, I would just keep focusing and enjoying things around you because you're resilient. But whether you knew it or not, you had somebody that spoke about you in a high, yeah, with the wine here. It's like they were speaking good things, like you like transformed and did things, confidence, all of that. Um, and it was almost like a jealous thing. So somebody tried to block something and it didn't work for them. It actually, and that's kind of what happens if somebody puts out or tries to do something negatively to somebody else, it stops them, but it increases for you, especially if you let it go with healing energy. But yeah, there was truth in what you were asking. I would look up what 999 means. That feels very relevant for you like in a spiritual aspect. You're very welcome. Thank you. Let me ask a question. A man will be my next relation. Okay, yes. Okay, let's I'm go ahead and I'll ask that for you. Okay. So I'll definitely not. Okay, what kind of man will be the next relationship spirit? Oh. Okay, they keep shifting me through different decks here. Okay. What kind of man? You're welcome. Thank you. Man for us. What kind of man the next relationship be? What kind of man? Okay, so I got this one, which it talks about timing. Hello, Enchantress. In the next few days, choose. It's saying like dark to light, and then choosing your battles, and then like there won't be any healing over the next, or not healing. There won't be like any action. But then it feels like right after that, it's like something swirls in from out of nowhere. Queen of Pentacles. All these cards keep, okay. That's why. Okay. Ten of Swords. The Hierophant. Okay, so I was asking about your next, what type of man will your next relationship be? This person might be a King of Swords. Yes, you can ask a question. They might be a King of Swords type of person, which they're very direct. But something, why is the Ten of Swords here? Oh, they might be a person that just recently got out of something. It could have been a marriage because you got a Queen of Coins, Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant. So they might speak of it. What is that? Why am I getting that? Yeah, okay, so it'll take time with this person. But the next relationship you might enter into is a divorcee, if that makes sense. Because and they'll speak about it. Like they're more of a logical person now, I want to say. But you have in between this, you have a 10 of swords with the Hierophant that would talk about like a marriage ending between a king and queen of coins. And then you have the Tower. So it might be somebody who was like recently divorced and now all they do is work. So that might be the next one that you're going to enter into. You might meet this person over, yeah, within the Leo season, because I just seen the Strength card. And so that would be like your next relationship would be someone who, is like that. Would be his appearance. Can I get any descriptives of what the appearance looks like, please? Their appearance. They might wear glasses. I'm seeing glasses in this picture. Clean cut. Yeah, definitely clean cut. There's two women here. They might have hair. I mean, they might have hair. But within these two pictures, like they might go from wearing glasses to wearing contacts. Emperor. Yeah, they've got like a mustache and a small little bit of a tracing of a beard. But give this person some time though, because you have the Three of Wands. I'm looking at this as if, like it's a wedding here. And then with the Devil, they're still attached to that. Like healing from it though. Or this might be that they're, this person might be a Taurus, Capricorn, or an Aries. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, Enchantress. Okay. This SM Sagittarius future action towards me and advice for me. Okay. Okay, Spirit, can you please tell me? Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. Oh, Enchantress. Okay. Can you please tell me about Enchantress's SM Sagittarius? Not really offering you much right now. We've got the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a choice. Manifesting a choice here. This almost feels like be careful for what it is that you're asking for. Oh, no contact. Yeah, because it's like she keeps looking in this cup for something and she just keeps getting a fish. But it almost, right, because I'm getting, the webs we weave. Okay, what is this with the King of Pentacles, manifest, and the Magician and the Lovers? What is this with the King of Pentacles? It's anxiety. Yeah, this person is definitely chained to another person. Yeah, feminine, ball and chain, and then the rings. That he's in something. But there's like stress and worry, anxiety, all of that wrapped up in this. What is this with the Lovers? The Balance and heart-centered. So right now, somebody is doing something in their pride and their ego. Wow, yeah, definitely. Because at the bottom of this, there's two women here. And then I've got the Empress right here. Yeah, definitely going through something spiritual. I'm seeing Taurus. It's working on something, like determined on working on something. And Temperance. There might be some form of change within the, I mean, I don't want to give hope, but there might be some, right, with the death. This was a catalyst. But within like the next 14 to 30 days, there might be some sort of change. The tree. This, yeah, this is definitely like a past life connection. All right, okay. Because you've got the bear with the chariot. There's resistance to change though. There really is. Like this person could be muscular or just like a bear of a person. They're stubborn. They're really in their ego and they're trying to get out of the ego. They're trying to have temperance here between a union, but there is definitely two women here. Oh, he's too practical. Yeah. And then you've got the ring with the light bulb. Tell me about this. I just want to ask this real quick about the women here. So it's a Two of Swords, a blind decision. The Empress and the Hierophant. Oh, shoot. Pentacles, Temperance again. It might be to reach out and see if you're single or not. Still, or it just feels like juggling. Somebody's definitely juggling. And then the card that fell is the Ace of... Hold on, there's a couple cards that fell. Yes, Ace of Cups. And that, yeah. See, somebody's stuck with love here. It's the Eight of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Not knowing who to give to, what to do with this Empress energy. So it's definitely stuck on two. Yeah, and then you've got the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to, to sit around and wait. I'm not going to advise that because you're supposed to live your best life. You're wondering why he's connected to her. Feels like for a lot. Okay, let me see. I was going to say something, but I'll wait. Okay, so why is he connected to her, Spirit? Please tell me. Wow. King of Swords. It's to see something. Learn something. The strength. It's, yeah. To learn about. Something about anxiety. And being vulnerable here. Yeah, it feels like, that's what I was going to say. It feels like a karmic lesson. And to heal something. It's definitely to learn something about what truly makes someone feel safe and what makes them feel happy. It feels like a realization. Wow. And then the King and Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like what the actions has done. So it feels like a learning lesson. That's exactly what that feels like. And to heal something. His own emotions. Yeah. And then you've got the Page of Swords. And to me, this one is all about like all those books. It's like study and learning and all of that. And I just looked up at my clock and it says 444. It was to basically learn lessons. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. And I would continue to keep working on your goals. Right. But by Leo season, there's so much going on in Leo season. Something's going to have movement. Yeah, definitely going to have movement here. Because you've got the strength, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. But when I first seen this, I was getting like, within Leo season, something's definitely there's going to be some form of movement. Unless this is going to be, you know, I mean, you'll be able to figure it out by then. But unless this is you figuring out or needing to have the strength to move forward yourself. Subconsciously, yeah. But it's almost like subconsciously you don't want to yet. Because it feels like something. I don't know. So I really hope that that makes sense. You're very welcome. Thank you. Okay. So I will just go ahead and keep going with other readings until you're very welcome. Thank you. And so I see any more questions pop up. We have the sun energy. Yeah, I think there definitely will be some reaching out at some point. Okay, so we have a masculine emperor here. He's attached to shadow. And you can be a feminine emperor too. But you're seeing something. You've got your eye on the prize. Okay, tell me more about this. The sun and the emperor. Nine of Swords. All eyes on me. Somebody might feel like they've got a bunch of eyes on them. Or they are overthinking what's meant for them. It's the Wheel of Fortune. They might have made like promises. A King of Swords. See, and again, you've got this King of Swords eyeing something. Bird's eye view. Huh. This could be an air and fire sign with the devil. Okay, so somebody might really, really, really be overthinking or obsessively thinking about like career and things that they've entangled themselves in. But have some patience. Something's moving slowly. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune moment. It feels like a moment. Six of Cups. Somebody might be reflecting back on the past. They're in like nostalgia here. It's almost like stressing someone out. Or somebody for others, it could be that somebody from the past reaches out and throws this King of Swords character into like slow moving energy. Right. This almost feels like somebody's trying to move away from anything that's like drama related. Anything they have to battle for or compete for, they're moving away from that. Hermit. That's my point. They've been trying to work through the shadow side of things. But there's hope on stability. There's just some delays on this change. And then the Judgment and this Emperor. Okay, so there's an Emperor around. Wow, I just seen the whole story. Eight of Swords. Okay, so the story that I just got, for whoever this resonates for, is you have someone who's working through their shadow. They might have one particular person that they trust that they work through this with. They bring in like hope. But see, they see it too. That's interesting. There's only one eye being shown. But then you've got like foundation and stability and delays with the Hanged Man trying to get a different look on something. And then you have the Death card, which talks about change and ripping something open. With the Judgment, Eight of Swords, which talks about mental entrapment, overthinking, but wanting to open the cage a little bit. But there's an Emperor, again, who's in like Nine of Pentacles energy, which is single. They're just single. And it almost feels like they're going to stay stuck in this until they figure this out. They don't want any disruptions. They don't want any, distractions. I just heard until they figure this out, because I'm kind of getting like, I just want peace and I just want happiness and I just don't want to deal with the nonsense. Then you have the Empress. Interesting. They want to create with an Empress type energy. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, they want something balanced. So there's like a King of Wands character. They're going to take action towards this Empress. What about this King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles? They want to, so it feels like they want to give to this Empress because of their, okay, I heard appreciation. However, though, mind you, it's like there's a masculine up here. And how I depict this one a lot is that he was giving to this one and then just now is deciding to give to that one. They're aware of the, they're aware of what they've been doing. And so what is this, what the King of Wands actions are towards this Empress, please, Spirit? Tell me about that. They might be going towards to see if she's single, but they want to make moves towards this one. Judgment, because they love her. Their judgment is Ace of Cups towards this Empress. And the World. They've been watching for a while. See, and it's got one eye. Again, somebody's being watched. Two of Wands. The change, somebody's got a new perspective on the change. It's a death. And being open, completely raw and open. Two of Pentacles. There's an Empress here who helps someone to, they recognize how much balance this one gives the other one. See, in this, there's an Emperor here who just barely opens himself up. Barely opens himself up. If you can see, there's a cage here where they're overthinking. They just barely crack that open to talk. And then you have this Emperor who's responsible for a lot of things, or just a lot of shadows here. And then even here with the Seven of Wands, it's like they have to rip these bars apart to be open a little bit. And I keep getting, I trust one. Ace of Pentacles. This Emperor. They might want to give you something. And they might text it. You got the Knight of Wands. There's an Emperor, wow, that's dealing or has dealt with heart pain. That would jump through fire. For one, because it feels like they've always, the truth is, there's an Emperor that knows the truth, that there's one that's always there. Even when they're in the shadow, there's one that's always there. The Star, they heal them. They have a loving, healing energy around them. Right, and I'm hearing that song, You Can Have Whatever You Like. Six of Cups. Get ready, because they're coming. It's a Six of Cups. They're looking back at like childhood or the past, and they're going through like nostalgia and just letting these things go. They're trying to calm stuff, even though they don't know what they're walking into, because it's like they're going to get you. but they're trying to follow, they're trying to do the right thing. I just heard. Do what's right. Noble, right. They're trying to do it noble, the noble thing. Okay. So if you might have a masculine energy around that's trying to, right? Right. With the strength card, he goes to this one. Like he can be sad and he just kind of falls into this one because of, okay, I heard out of dedication. Okay. Moving on. King of Wands. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands. Wow, that's a lot of wand energy. So we have a King of Wands here. That's a masculine that's taking action. Going from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Carrying their own burdens. But look, if you notice, they're all stitched up. They stitched themselves. Ace of Wands. And now they're ready to communicate. And you're shocked. Feels like you're shocked by whatever communication this gets. Wow, with the Queen of Wands. It's the King and Queen of Wands. Holding on to Temperance. They might be holding on to their money because they want some form of balance too. But they're letting like the past stuff go. They want to let the past go. Six of Pentacles, and now they want to give. It feels like the same story, Spirit. Wow, I'm hearing over and over again the World and the Death. So somebody can't get something out of their head. They're thinking about it over and over again about this chapter ending. Because the World talks about chapters and ending cycles. And moving on to the next chapter. And then you have the Death card. Tell me about this. Yeah, their transformation here. The Snowflake, they're trying to handle something carefully and being gentle, but they have a pattern. Just a heads up, they have a pattern. This man. He might express, like if he's got something in his hand he's drinking on, because that's a masculine holding wine. He might, wow, I heard speak freely about misunderstandings and thoughts and why they've been detached. They're trying to win. That's the truth. It's like the principle of things. They've been trying to get themselves away from obstacles. The mountain talks about obstacles, and then you have obstacles removed. And then trust. Okay, so for some of you, whoever this is resonating for, there's a masculine here where trust is huge and you've won it. Third person, they block off other people for this. It's the Hermit with the third person. What's the third person? You got the Moose, which talks about attitude is everything. It's independent. It's imposing, but it came out with the Cross. Which that could be like spirit, right? Because the Hermit is spirit energy. It's going within to find out about self. Yeah, they've got strong emotion. And they're trying to unleash something. That's their judgment here. But because of free will, you have to respect free will. But there's an Empress here. They've been taking baby steps, going through spiritual growth here. And they have one person. Why did I say that? This person is unpredictable, though, too. By the way, because I'm seeing that. And then you've got Justice. They could be clean cut. But they're assertive. Okay, I was going to say they go through power struggles, but I heard they're assertive. And then you've got, they're balancing out their masculine. Okay. I was going to say their masculine and feminine side, but I heard their shadow side. And there's one that puts light down, shines the light down. Shine your light down. Yeah. With the communication, they're going to bridge the gap. So it almost feels like they're going to talk, or they're going to say something to get something started here, a conversation started of something that's been weighing on them. And it might be something like they're like passionate about, or something that kind of gets them fired up to start speaking. And it feels almost like they talk in a sense to explain something. I keep hearing like to explain. They want to explain something here. If this is somebody that's been away for a while, they want to explain as to why they've taken some time out. But it feels like for self-reflection, yeah. With the Five of Swords I just seen, it's like I don't want to say self-sabotage, but they've just been in the mind. They've really been captured in their mind space. Okay, moving on, something else. Ace of Pentacles. But then something like alerts them and they stand straight up. And okay, this could be different for somebody else, but something like this offer, because it's an Ace of Pentacles, something comes out of nowhere. And I feel like full attention. Somebody stands at full attention to listen. This Queen of Earth, see, it's almost like she's listening with an ear. Two of Wands. She's giving a light. Oh, wow. I'm getting that, like, I'll leave the light on. Oh, my God. That feels like it's that commercial where they leave the light on for you. They're following the light. Yeah. An Ace of Air. This could be something brand new. Five of Air, which is Five of Swords. And the Hermit. Three of Cups. So this could be like going into Hermit energy and now wanting to come back out. Coming out of the Hermit energy because somebody wants to reconnect. And you're going to get a message about it. Wow, yes, you're definitely going to get a couple messages. You got a message of water, a message of air. This just feels like conversation. Just talking. And moving something forward. With the Six of Fire, like recognizing something. Patience. I need you to be patient. The Magician. 10 of Air. I need to end something. Something needs to end before this can begin. 7 of Water. 10 of Cups. 5 of Fire. There's competition or options around this King of Water. They don't want somebody to be an option or to feel like they're an option. This Empress. That's my point. Six of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Because you know what the thing is? Okay, so there's one around that is, this is a 6 of Cups. This Empress falls to her knees from this one. They know it. They don't want this Empress to hold on and get stuck in their head. They want it to be released. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. It feels like freedom. It feels like I want you to be free. And that might be the message. And she doesn't like it. You see her face. She just does not. She doesn't like this message. But to be honest, it feels like someone's trying to be really genuine here. And they need time. And is wanting or asking for someone to change the way they're looking at something. But it feels like it's just 8 of Wands. And then you just let go. I mean, I'm saying it easier than what it feels like. This feels like Ten of Pentacles. They don't want to, the Star, but it's a need to, if that makes sense. It feels like there's just someone around, again, that is trying to give somebody an opportunity, but at the same time be a hermit. The Strength. Nine of Pentacles. But they choose to go and do something on their own. That's what they're choosing to do. So somebody might be choosing to have a new start on their own. Yeah. Eight of Water. Yeah. So somebody's definitely choosing to do something on their own. And love. But they have love, though. They've had love for a long time. It's almost like letting something go with love. I heard compassion as well. And then there's that patience, because I've seen the Seven of Pentacles. It's kind of like an energy of, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do but to release this. And then they're recognizing this. The Six of Fire. And then they express it. They say it. But then you have that. What's meant for me will be for me. Wow. And the Hermit. I just choose. Okay. I'm getting like a conversation where they're just like, okay, that's fine. I understand. What's meant for me will always come back around with the Three of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune, I will just be in hermit energy. That's what this feels like. But they're releasing something. They're recognizing what's being said. And they're releasing it, even though they loved it so much. They're releasing it with love and understanding. All I need is some love and understanding. The call. And then you get the call. It's a Ten of Fire, to release it, and then you get stability. King of Air. It feels like a lot of messages. It just feels like talk. The Six of Cups with somebody from the past. And it's somebody that you've been hoping to hear from. Page of Earth. But it's almost like they just give you a little bit of something. That's what that feels like. All I need is some. It's like somebody just needs understanding. I can hear that song in my head. They just want a little understanding. Page of Air. It almost feels like someone's been through a lot. And it's just like, please. Just stop it right now. See, the Message of Water. Like they feel bad or they want to apologize. But it's like I need... Because I'm hearing that too. Like, please just stop for a minute. Let me choose my foundation or choose. Somebody basically is following the light for their, yeah, and then the transformation. They're following the light for their own foundation, but there's so much light here. Somebody might have like a stream of lights going somewhere. Hi, Kai. Yes, you may ask a question. Okay, so I'll clear this out. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's just trying to work. That's what that feels like. Or they're just thinking about something while they're working. Something like that. This is my relationship with Dari. How does he feel about me now? Okay. Wow. And I split the deck and it's the Judgment. Okay. Okay. How does Kara feel about Kara? How does her feel? Okay. One more shuffle. How does I feel about her now? What are the feelings? Wow. Okay. In this card here, if you notice the water here, they're choppy waters. It feels emotional. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords. It feels stressed out. Anxiety, looking at why things went down the way they did. Why things happened the way they did. They're in their emotions. It almost feels like letting other things go by and not really paying attention. Ace of Cups. It's emotions there. There's definitely emotions there, strong emotions. But it was a choice. It's almost like Emperor. But they're going to boss up and do what they got to do, even though they are heartbroken. They're trying to temper their emotions, trying to stay balanced, but they do feel something. I mean, this is a masculine who's been struck with arrows. It feels almost like it shocked them, or it like re-stirred up some emotions. Yeah, 10 of Cups. But there's definitely love there, or emotions there, definitely. But it almost feels like happy to see, but now the aftermath is having to deal with the emotions. So there's definitely, he's feeling something. 10 of Cups again. Okay, so I don't know if that answers your question. Yeah, it's a lot of emotions. And they feel like good emotions. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Sun. If you just bumped into this person, it's almost like wanting to come up with a strategy or a way to bump in again. 10 of Pentacles. You probably will, yeah. Because you got a King of Wands. Nine of Cups. There's a wish too. There is. Because it comes with the nine. You've got the King of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. It feels like there will be. It's just something with patience and the Sun. But it was like a happy run-in. It wasn't expected. Page of Cups. There might be some small communication, in and out communication, but it feels like you will. Yeah, it's just having to balance everything out and get out of the heaviness first. You're very welcome. Thank you. I hope that answered your question. Okay. Okay, so then to move on to another little spread. It's weird. I'm getting a song like all my single ladies, something about the single ladies. What is that? Why am I hearing that? It's like from the Alvin and Chipmunks. I think that's where that's from. I don't know. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Why did I say all my single ladies then, Spirit? And now I'm seeing the King and Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. What? Queen of... That doesn't make any sense. So there's a masculine here who's got like 3 options. And they're stuck on that. And they're trying to heal. This could be an Aquarius male. 3 of Swords, or 5 of Swords. Working through the shadow. Foundation. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, yuck. The Hermit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting out that energy. That was heavy, weird. Yeah, they've got heavy influence around them. I don't know what that was. That was weird. I'm gonna actually sage. They're trapped in something. I don't know what that is. I need a sage. Sorry. And now my nose is itching like crazy. I don't know. It could have been something where somebody is looking back on the past, but I don't know why I was getting that song, All My Single Ladies. Somebody might deliberately go look. Well, obviously, I don't know what that is about. Okay. Jeez. There's definitely been some weird energy going on and around today. Because I've done a few spreads and it was coming up with some weird energy. So we'll just sage. That's actually my Dragon's Blood sage there. So we'll keep that going for a while. Okay. What deck? Okay, this is the one. Okay, Spirit. What messages do you have, please, for the collective? 6 of Cups. Okie dokie. Here we go. What does the collective need to see and know at this time, please, Spirit? Those who need it. 3 of Cups. Somebody wants to come back around with a new perspective on things. Because you've got the 3 of Cups. They want to celebrate. But they're getting a new, this is like the Hangman in this deck. They might be reflecting on things. Knight of Swords. They're paying attention to something. The Empress. And 10 of Pentacles. This might be somebody who's paying attention to the home. Wow. Okay. You've got the Emperor, 10 of Coins, and the Empress. They're getting a new perspective. And the Sun of what makes them happy. They want to invest in only what makes them happy, what nurtures them, what grows them, what supports them. I heard this could work. Then you've got the 10 of Swords. Why certain things didn't work out in the past. And with the marriage, you've got the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. 9, and then they became single. 7 of Swords. Somebody's third eye. I'm noticing that here in this depiction here. Might be like on fire. What is this? Spirit, please let me know. The 10 of Wands. This was a heavy burden for somebody. Now this could be this could be where it's the Empress that was in this and it ended. They became single because of the 10 of Swords. They're doing some reflection. Page of Cups and the Death card. And what's the Emperor doing? Moving slowly, cautiously into relationships or into like, they're trying to be, yeah, they're moving. They're trying to be grounded and stable. This is a traditional person. But like in partnerships, they want success. The High Priestess. Their subconscious is guiding them to something for this Emperor. Queen of Swords and Justice. Seven of Cups. 7 of Wands. There could be a Queen of Swords around that's just filled with confusion on what something is. The Wheel of Destiny and the Moon. That's what I'm talking about. Like the subconscious, or there's obsession here. There's fear. The Hermit with the Six of Pentacles. So there's, it feels like, okay, it feels like there's two things going on here. There's an Empress energy that's learning from the past, learning why things ended, things were a burden, all of that, and put her into the Hermit energy. And now there's fear around reciprocation and exchanging stuff. Then you have an Emperor over here who wants things to move, but they're being very cautious, listening to their intuition. But they too are also a Hermit. It's understanding what the lesson was. And fairness and balance. And something needs to be done adequately, conservatively. I don't know what that is. It feels like somebody's trying to make a decision. Three of Wands. Yeah, it feels like somebody's trying to make a firm, strong decision on something. Okay. Anything else before I end this stream, Spirit? It feels like there's just a bunch of in their head thinking. The Hermit. Somebody is really in solitude. Hi. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Somebody's really, really cautious about what they want to do. They're trying to be grounded, but they're very disciplined. And in this Hermit energy. And a Queen of Wands. And Three of Swords. Because the Queen of Wands hurt them. This Ten of Cups. Could have been a family person. The Magician. Somebody did something with manipulating family. Here, well, I don't understand why all this energy fills the High Priestess with like secrets and stuff. I mean, it might be because we are in the Cancer Cancer new moon right now, but this feels like Three of Swords, the Magician, which could be like recognizing like family and the secrets. Six of Wands. It's recognizing something. What is this? The need to heal with the Star. Yeah. To create change, you need to heal. From a Queen of Wands. And the Emperor. And heal. That's my point. That's solely my point there. There is an Emperor energy here that needs to heal from what the actions of a feminine did. This feels like, because I want to say like for once, why would I even say that? That's weird. Feels like an Emperor needs to heal. They're recognizing that they need to heal, and they've made a promise to their own selves to heal this. And the Hermit. It feels like giving out a lot of apologies too. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Well, if I don't have any more questions or anything, I'll try and do one more spread, and then I will end the live feed for right now and probably come back on later. Because it feels like I'm just going on one big, huge, long, like in somebody's thought process here and overthinking when I drop the card. What is this? Spirit, one last message, please. About coming back together with something too. Because that keeps coming up too, the Three of Cups, which doesn't have to always be like a reconciliation, but oh my God, my cards don't even want to. Okay. There is something definitely going on. I'm dropping all my cards. Now I got nervous all of a sudden. Okay, what is this, Spirit? One more message, please. The Hierophant. With the Knight of Swords. Tell me about this. Hierophant, please. Patience. So if there's a delay on something, somebody might be stressing this out, and there's a reason why there's a delay on what you're trying to manifest. There's a reason for it, but somebody wants to move really, really fast, and then they're getting stuck in their head over it. What is this, what they're trying to manifest with the Magician? 10 of Cups, their happiness and reconciliation. 3 of Cups, celebration. It's trying to get a new perspective on the whole situation. What's with the 7 of... It feels like patience. This Emperor. And the Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. And then they're stuck. So if somebody's waiting for Emperor to come around and say something, they're in their head. That's been the story this whole almost 2 hours. Somebody's in their head about emotions, how they feel, what they want to do. But this Emperor is the key. They hold the peace. But they need somebody to get a different perspective on what this is. 10 of Wands. Of why they moved something and walked away from something. It feels that simple. But it doesn't feel that simple. 8 of Pentacles. They're trying to work on something. Something that they're passionate about. They're getting downloads on this. And then they'll move forward to stability and a foundation when they feel the need to. With the Fool card, they'll do it. It just feels like, give me some time. It really feels like somebody's just trying to make, right, big boss moves. But you'll definitely, there'll be some form of communication or, but I almost feel like somebody wants to, they want to, they're going to express some form of something, like an idea. It feels like a new idea. Yeah. Page of Swords. They just learned they just got a idea. The Lovers. Somebody's been paying attention to this for a while. Hi, bad girl. They've just been paying attention to this for a long time. And they want to collaborate. And it's because they feel led to collaborate. That's what that feels like. And you might have been wondering why they start, stop, lock it. See, there's going to be some change with Death and Rebirth and the Chariot. There's going to be change. Out of nowhere. Ooh. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Temperance. They want to temper a situation. There's a masculine that wants to create and do change on something. Today, what time is it in the U.S.? It is 2:40 p.m. in the U.S. And I'm doing great. How are you doing? And Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to, there's a King of Swords that's going to offer something. It feels like, yeah, see, they want to give you an offer. I don't know if it's money or something that they want to put in your hand, but they're doing it because they're doing it heart-centered. You thought it was a bit late? Oh, no, it's 2:40 here. Five of Wands. Did you have a question that you wanted to ask? Oh, yes, that's definitely possible. You can ask a question. Be happy to answer it for you. Okay. Okay, so did your brother-in-law, I'll just put as, that's okay, invite your ex on a holiday instead of me on purpose? Okay. Did the brother-in-law invite the ex on a holiday instead of on purpose? Okay. Ooh. Let me see. Standing guard. That's a block. That's a fence. It might be because you said no to something. Six of Cups. And the Hermit. You stood your ground on something. This could have had to do with something to be reciprocated. You stood your ground. Yeah. Yeah, and then you went into like Hermit. Yeah, and then wow, with the Six of Swords here, it's 666. It feels like it was a necessary thing. The Moon, Cups. Yeah, it was almost like a block. It was a need though. So whatever this was, even whether this might have been something to do with Pentacles, but you stood your ground on it. You were almost like looking at it like, I don't know about that. But it was almost like, Yeah, it was almost like you blocked yourself. Whatever this was, you blocked yourself from something. You made the right call. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, and then wow, and then you get the Six of Wands. It was for judgment. It was something that was needed to be learned, or you learned something. Yeah. Yeah, it almost feels like it was a necessary thing for, I don't know. It almost feels like because you gave to something else and not to them. You're very welcome. Thank you. Okay. So Corey, what's next with you and Akil, please? Okay. What is next, please, Spirit, for Corey and Akil? I hope I'm not butchering the name. What is next, please, Spirit, for Corey? Please, what is next? What is needed to be known here? Two of Wands. Wow. Oh, shoot. I keep dropping all my cards today. Something that is unexpected, but it creates a foundation. You see, it's waiting. But it's happy. It might be unexpected stability or something. It's something that you want. It's a wish that you wanted. It comes in. Here, Ace of Wands. Feels like something, okay, right. I'm hearing like pretty amazing. You have a baby together. Okay. It's collaborating on something. That might be why the Hermit's here. And then she's looking disappointed. But it's like something comes out of nowhere. Oh, wow. The Four of Swords. What is this? The Page of Wands. But see, it might be a message that you get that it kind of is just like, thank you. It moves something forward for you. So whatever, there might have been like some stall out, or somebody goes in for some introspection or introspection. Right. They do self-reflection here, and they see the disappointment. They want to heal it and bring back a foundation here, or stability. And there's a message that comes in, and you receive this message, and it moves something forward. Judgment. You release something. Right. See, and then at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hangman. It brings you to look at something from a different viewpoint with this Ten of Cups. It's something you've been really stressed about. And this has to do with like a family dynamic. It feels like something comes in. Something brings something into you. A message of some sort. Yeah. It feels like you're not expecting this. Yeah, completely out of the blue. But somebody's definitely looking on the past and how to move something forward. I don't know if that is you or this person, but it's definitely looking at something from a different viewpoint, if that makes sense. Hierophant. Somebody's looking at the relationships differently now. Okay. Just one more card on that. See, they're learning something. The Nine of Pentacles. The best version of themselves. Yeah. Yep. And then out of nowhere, it's like living your best life. Then all of a sudden this message comes in out of nowhere. You're very welcome. Thank you. I hope that answered your question. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to do one more spread here, and I'm going to end the thing for a little while, and then I'll probably come back on again later. Okay, any other final messages, please, Spirit? The Hermit and the Four of Cups. Somebody's really in a muff type of energy right now about a connection. Why? Ace of Wands. This could also be a relationship pops in out of nowhere while you're sitting by yourself. Because if you notice here, there's like Spirit's handing this in, but she's not paying attention. She's looking back on other things that didn't work out and disappointments. And then all of a sudden, here you go. And right after that was the Lovers, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Why did everything have to end? These relationships. Because you had to end those chapters. So new things could begin for you. And it feels like something comes in. Yeah, Judgment. It's the same thing I was just saying. It's like releasing things and then something comes in. It's the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like something finally is actualizing because you stood in your truth and in your own power and you brought this to you. Could be an Emperor. You've called this in, whatever this is. Walked away. Empress. This is someone who walked away from, they needed to walk away from things that, it was like an emotional walking away from. Because they knew that something better was coming and then there it is. They put it out there and now it's here. This Emperor. Yeah, there's an Emperor trying to find their way to you. Or this is coming into oneself. This is loving the self, the Empress part of you and the Emperor part of you. This is coming into oneself. But this is all also Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, somebody is in their protective bubble. To go through change. And it's because they feel that they need to in order to manifest what is meant for them. Wow, which is the 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. If that makes sense. So, I mean, that's basically all I have. So I hope that everybody enjoyed it. I thank you all so very much for stopping in and for all your questions. And I will be back on sometime later today for some more ask a question and some more like collective little snippets throughout the reading. But just notice that there's going to be lots of change, the Tower, over the next couple of days. So, okay, thank you again for watching. Until next time. Bye.